Hello friend, thanks for signing up and dedicating your time to this How to Profit from the Toronto Condo course. First off, congratulations on making the decision to educate yourself and take the next steps to being a seasoned investor. This is actually me, Zhen, talking to you, and I hope that this course over the next week will give you a solid understanding of how to profit from the Toronto condo market. I've broken this course down into 4 videos so that you can absorb each chapter easily before going on to the next one. Feel free to watch the videos in case you missed anything. Please remember that all the material I'm providing you is from the perspective of an investor, and that sometimes the conventional wisdom, or the word on the street, is not actually investor savvy. So lesson 1, location and upside. When we're talking about real estate, you often hear people say location, location, location. That is completely true. You need to buy in an area that is deemed a great location or has the potential to be one. The potential in real estate is what we call upside. The obvious location in Toronto is to buy in the downtown core near a subway station. When we're buying into such areas, we're buying into these so-called premium locations, and you need to keep in mind you'll be paying a premium price as well. For many investors who have had multiple properties and experienced the benefits of the boom of the last few years, they're able to afford such premiums. If you are paying for a premium location, make sure it is near an area that can support the price of the premium. Example of this will be the Bay, College, and University corridor. It is surrounded by multiple hospitals, University of Toronto, Ryerson, Mars District, and many government buildings. This means the demand for this location will be huge. For investors just starting out, unless you have the funds to buy in these premium areas, I always recommend look for upsides in the project. Let me illustrate this with an example for you. Back in 2008, when the condo market was just starting to boom, there was a developer that started building in the area we call now Liberty Village. The prices were incredibly affordable at the time, and the idea of building a community was a major upside because it was never done before. You add in the fact that it was a short commute into the financial core, the short walk to the lake, and the area we now call King West that was growing at the time, and you have multiple avenues of upside worth investing into. Now Liberty Village has flourished, and everyone who invested has made a great return on their money. Other opportunities I look out for are upcoming transit developments or access to highways. Here are just to name a few so that you can keep it in mind right now. Eglinton Crosstown LRT, Ontario LRT in Mississauga, the Yellow Line or Line 2 subway extension into downtown Vaughan, the Downtown Relief Line cutting through East Downtown, and those are just to name a few. Imagine the potential of your investment when these projects finish. Accessibility will be taken to a whole new level. Another upside I always look out for is employment growth. This is incredibly important as well. When there are potentially big new employers that are coming into the area, it brings a lot of people, which increases density and demand, which means growth, which means your real estate appreciates. Areas that are experiencing employer growth right now are King West Village and Liberty Village, where the tech and creative sector is booming. Also, watch out for the East Harbour development that the city is working with First Gulf right now that is going to turn the downtown east into a financial district. A major employer coming to that area is Google, and we all know how big Google is. Couple that with the Downtown Relief Line and it's going to be massive. Now that you understand upside, here are some areas I will not sleep on right now, and I highly recommend you should look into as well, especially if you can buy on a non-premium price. These are the downtown cores of the suburban cities. I'll name them for you and why they make investment sense. First, downtown Mississauga. This is near Square One, and the fact that the LRT, the Ontario LRT, is going from Port Credit through Square One all the way to Brampton along Ontario. It's going to have direct access to Cooksville GO Station, which means access to downtown Toronto. Also, don't sleep on the fact that the population of Mississauga is over 1 million, which, if you kind of think about it, isn't really a suburb anymore at that point. And you couple that with the fact that Square One is completely boxed in by 3 major highways, the 401, 403, and the 407, means crazy accessibility into the GTA or out of Mississauga. That checks every box for investment. Number 2, Vaughan Metropolitan Center, or VMC for short. Vaughan will be opening the Line 2 subway extension at the end of 2017. This will be a 43-minute subway ride to Union Station. Furthermore, it will have direct access along the subway line to York University, and the major consulting and accounting firms such as KPMG, PwC, and EY will be opening new offices at VMC. Couple that with the access to the 400 and the 407 and the already existing Viva YRT line, and you got another slam dunk for upside in terms of location. Last but not least, don't forget about Markham downtown. The city of Markham is investing heavy dollars into the downtown core. Many of the infrastructure buildings have already been completed. York University is also building their new campus in downtown Markham as well. It has access to the 404 and 407 and is incredibly developed from an amenity standpoint. Many large companies already have offices in Markham, here just to name a few: Tangerine, Enercare, AMD, Allstate Insurance, IBM, Extendicare, and just many more. Oh, did I also forget to mention that there is so much money in Markham? Location is obviously important, but you must also consider the price you're paying for these locations, which is what we're going to be talking about on the next lesson. The last point I'll leave you with in today's lesson is the mentality of your tenant or buyer and yours. Remember why people buy condos and rent condos. It is because condos are convenient to a location they want to be close to or has access to via transit. As investors, we must remember to take the emotions out of it because it's a financial decision. We don't live in these areas, it just needs to cater to our ideal tenants and buyers. Alright guys, that's it for today. If there's anything you want to revisit, please watch the video again, and I'll see you tomorrow for lesson 2, pricing. Well, I hope that animated version of how to profit from the condo market is very helpful to you and creates enough information and excitement for you to invest in downtown Toronto and the condo market. If you are looking for my pre-construction cheat sheet, which is why I take you from start to finish, meaning finding the correct project to filling in a tenant, I'll put the cheat sheet in the description below. All you have to do is enter your name and email and I'll send it to you, okay? Until next time, happy real estating. Make sure you get that document, it's really good.